Hello, good afternoon. We're back again with our Uber Quickness build. Been really excited to come back and play some more because I have some great ideas for today that I want to try out. Namely, getting some nice, some really cool pistols that I think we can get. A spacer pistol, but we can coat everything in plasma. And hopefully getting some more neutron flux and just becoming absolutely insane. At the end of yesterday's stream, we managed to become chromed, which I've never done before. So we have a whole bunch of heat and cold resist, which is really cool. Would have been handy if we did that friggin' like last week when we were doing Bethesda. Oh no, we did Bethesda yesterday. I've forgotten already. One of those days. So I'm going to jump straight on in right now. And here we are. Let's load up here. Level 28, not bad. Almost level 29. What were we doing at the end of yesterday's stream? We had a whole bunch of junk that we needed to try and sell off because we picked loads of stuff up from that goat village. In terms of our stats, here they are. We have 90 and 91 cold and heat resistance, which is amazing. We have some quite well-rounded stats, but willpower is where we really shine right now. And I think we are waiting to learn Tinker 2 at this point. I don't think we have it. Yeah, we can get it. We just need the skill points. We're not far off. And then we're going to be able to make a whole bunch more really cool things. I think we spoke with this guy. He didn't have... yeah. He didn't have anything that we were interested in. We drank some neutron flux yesterday. We had some sun slag. We did it all. Let's go dump the rest of my stuff in the chest. Try and keep an eye on where the Dromad trader goes here, because that's our real kind of lifeline to getting decent gear at this point. We also needed to become friendly with another faction so that we could do the Tomb of the Eaters quest. I probably will put this away for now. Hey Basilia, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you are well. Yeah, let's drop all this. I don't need the teleprojector just yet. We're halfway to getting our snakeskin armlet quest done with the beetle, which is kind of nice. Gigantic chem cell. I'm gonna keep it on me because I'm curious to see how long that will last. Wow, we have 11 tacos now. You're sick today. Hey, Mr. Garg, how you doing? Welcome back, man. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick, Basilia. What's up? Keep the vibro dagger. I kind of want to use this greatsword. I'm gonna keep that on me. I want to try and find a way to use that today. We don't need this much water, so I can drop one of these canteens off here. You have a cold, you've lost your voice. Damn. Sorry to hear that. That's rough. I've had some really bad colds in the past like that where you literally can't speak, and it's rough. It's really rough. You know what? We're not going to be able to use the two-handed sword because we just need our offhand for some kind of light source. I do have... What do you think we should do? Take our floating glow sphere and unequip the hover sled, or keep the hover sled and continue using... I think I'm going to drop this off because although it is slender, it's not very heavy at all actually. Let's take a glow sphere with us, and if we need the hover thingy we can switch back, so let's do that now. What do we go down to? 315. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this menu. Equip the greatsword. Alright. Although, man, we really need to shed some weight here. I'm kind of at a loss with what to... I guess we get rid of the giant chem cell, lead acid. We do have stuff like dreadroot, which weighs, and the rubber seed. Tacos don't weigh anything. These can go in there. This regular glow sphere we actually should keep on us. Bandages don't weigh anything, right? No. The vibro dagger's kind of a little bit weighty. I'm going to disassemble these empty injectors. I mean, just carrying the hover sled is quite expensive, but that's fine. That's something we'll have to get used to. And I'm going to drop off all of my trade goods. Yeah, I definitely want to look out for a good if I can go get some lampreys. Actually, we can make lampreys carry stuff, right? All right, that'll do for now. Okay. So first thing I want to do actually is head over to Ezra, because I think we may have finally become friendly with enough people that we can... Not Ezra, sorry, Omen Porch. We might be able to get this quest underway. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we did it. Now we have to wait 3 days. Also, whilst I'm here, I should harvest those bananas. I think there are some bananas around here that we never grabbed before. Yeah, at the end of the stream yesterday, we became friendly with the Merchants Guild by killing all of those goat shamans. I tell you, that's a really great way of earning rep. It's just because there seems to be so many goat shamans just kicking around. It's kind of nice being friendly with the trees. And then we can get the Tomb of the Eaters quest underway today. Hey Frank, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm not bad, thank you. How are you doing? Basilia is poorly. No, leave my precious trees alone. They didn't do anything wrong. They're providing me with delicious oxygen. Alright, in the meantime... Wait, what is this on my map? Do we dare go into the deep jungle? I think we probably could. Oh hey, these guys. Hold up. You're just a bully, right? Yeah, you're covered in blood, okay. I need to turn, just to be safe, I need to turn this, it's on easy. I guess that's fine. Just had your midday nap. You sleep during lunchtime at work. Hey, that's economical. You're getting paid to sleep. That's actually genius, Frank. Best build to kill Jopper? You want to be hated. Something with fire would be nice, because I think you might get frozen by the warden. But there's so many options, really. I mean, corrosive gas, you can't go wrong if you want to just destroy the whole village. Otherwise you get tired in the PM and you don't focus. Yeah, that's a great idea. I respect that. I respect that a hell of a lot. Yeah, level it. I still need to get that achievement as well. I think if the next time we do a Jopper playthrough, I'm gonna try that for sure. If I like dominated, say I dominated like the priest in Jopper, yeah, and then used the priest to start attacking everybody. Will my original body also get attacked for that? Or will they just kill the priest and then I'll zap back to my body and everything will be fine? You're the reason Jopper is destroyed when you start. Yeah, when you do the alternate start. Damn, Vasily, you're bringing a different kind of energy today. I like it. Alright, I think we're done here. This ruin had literally nothing. Lot of historic sites over here, and one right here, which is kind of tempting. But no, we aren't going to do it yet. We did finish this one, didn't we? Yeah. Let me unmark that real quick. There we go. Have a little gander at these ruins here. Ah, okay, here we go. This would be an okay follower to have for the time being, since they're not affected by corrosive gas. Alright, well, it's dead now. It was fun while it lasted. Man, it's kind of easy to lose track of where you are with so many numbers on the screen. Alright, here we go. Chest. Say cheese. I wish there was like a... Is there cheese in this game? Or did I imagine it? There's not... There's bread, but there's no cheese, right? If there was cheese, we would 100% try and collect. There is bread in the game. There is cheese in the game, sorry. Where? Wheel of cheese. Okay. Well, there you go. There's a little sub-quest for us, is to collect all the cheese. Can these guys be, disarmed? Guess we'll find out. They can be disarmed. Great. I don't want to pick this up. How heavy is this, out of curiosity? It's only £5. Alright, maybe I will pick it up. Frank, yeah, I find myself asking, I ask myself that all the time, like, how does Basilia know so much? You read the wiki, accept spoilers. The farmers sell cheese, really? I wonder how much it's worth. I don't know how I feel about this two-handed sword, if I'm being frank. If I'm being Frank the Witch. I think I might prefer just using the one-handed. I think I did the same, Basilia. When I first started playing CUD, I was like on the wiki all the time. But because my memory sucks, I've just forgotten everything. Also, to be fair, it's been a couple years. Okay, we do hear some kind of bit of chain gun. Ooh, a stairway down. Alright, we just picked up a chain gun as well, I think. A liquid cooled chain gun, perhaps? Alright. It is a liquid cooled chain gun. Cool. Yeah, I'm swapping back to the old, the good old hover sled. And then unequip the greatsword. I'm going to use the vibro dagger. What are we using our nuclear cell for right now? Oh, I didn't take out the ganglionic teleprojector like an idiot. Okay, fine. There we go. Just melt our way into this building here. Use play slow and deliberately. I like that. I tend to do that more when I'm playing on my own, but just not on stream, because I'm like, people are going to get bored, I think, but maybe not. I think the first time I did the sarcophagus, I did go to the option where you do die, because I didn't realize. Yeah, an amazing game. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Ooh. Are you just a juice sap? You are. Could we go in the gate for a laugh? What is this? Hydraulic press. Just like that YouTube channel. Hey Spam. How you doing, man? Good to see you back. Yeah, this character's been going on for about 3 or 4 days now, I think. Is this just a mine, or is this something... Oh no, it's a fungi. Yeah, we're going for like a quickness build. We have 170 quickness right now, which is really nice. My main aim, well, one of my main aims today is to find us a couple of spacer pistols. Oh yeah, I need a long blade. Okay, well maybe, you know what, the vibro dagger isn't long for this build. I want to get a couple spacer pistols because our quickness is so high. I think we can get away with not having to really worry about the 2-turn cooldown in between. Alright, can I disarm at least one more of these before they get destroyed? I can. Beautiful. And these jacked laser rifles sell for a lot of money. Okay. We're still looking, remember, for glitter grenades as well. Keep an eye out for Mark II glitter grenades. So we can complete the beetle quest. Remember when I used to be scared of these guys? This guy's going to boil himself to death if he's not careful. In this scalding steam. Let's envelop him in corrosive gas. This is kind of a cool little underground area here. Alright, you're the laser turret tinker. I'm going to let you survive. You can live on, my friend. Maybe you go down just one more level here. And then we're going to head back to Omen Porch. Do you have to find Clank before the Putus invasion, or is it after? I always forget. Alright, we got more laser turrets here. Very nice. Just wait 5 turns. Swipe this one. Chain laser, okay. That's worth even more money than a regular laser rifle. Nulling freeze ray. Huh, that's kind of nice. Is a freeze ray a pistol? No, it's not, it's a rifle. You know, this astrally burdens its target. This would be perfect for killing twinning lampreys, right? Sometimes the questions I ask on the game remind me that 95% of the time I've spent playing in it has been replaying that level 1 to 14-ish Southwest. Yeah, you know, but to be honest, those are like some of the most fun parts of the game, like the early game. Although I do really love exploring the jungle. The jungle's really good. This thing is so heavy, but I will take it if I can just about carry it. Hey, a fire ant queen. Rip to the queen. Not the real queen, I mean the queen in the game here. Yeah, I was watching Cosmic use the freeze ray. I've actually never used a freeze ray in game. It is really good actually. If oh, and as well as a spacer pistol today, I really need to keep an eye out for a high energy thermo cask. So we can stack, because of our flaming hands, our flaming ray, we can get some insane heat damage on the go, I think. And if we can find the dithermo beam with the thermo cask, that could be a really cool yeah, dithermo beam. Oh my god, please don't dismember me. Okay, I'm attacking something. No, stop. We should play a drinking game on this channel where every time I whinge and moan about the akimbo pistol bug, everybody has to take a shot. Where's the stairway up? Yeah, with freeze ray and dithermo beam. That's broken. Can we ID this? No. How's this one looking? Probably broken, right? Is this a... It's a turbine. Okay, I always confuse those with the gates. With Bill Gates. Alright, it's probably been about 3... No, stop. You once got to and died to the crab shoots. Yeah, I think that was one of the first, like, deaths that really frustrated me, was dying to the crab shoots. The shoot crab, sorry. Alright, we found a village. Yeah, shoot crabs suck. They make Golgotha like 10 times harder than it would be otherwise. You can get really lucky sometimes and not encounter them. Right, do you have a Dromad here? And are they any good? I'm gonna guess no, that they're not any good because they're on this regular jungle tile. But you never know. God, I hate the trees make auto explore so bad. What have you got for... Ooh. Alright. Fire breathing. Whenever I take avoidable damage, there's a 21% chance I teleport. Okay, that sucks. That's a terrible recipe. I'm going. Goodbye. Sure. I always like checking out the ruins because you never know. You never know what you might find, you know? When was the last time we saw a snapjaw? Ask yourself that. Alright, this ruin sucks, officially. I love this build. This build is so good. Corrosive gas is incredible. Also, photosynthetic skin is insane. It's such a good mutation. Look at our quickness, it's through the roof. I mean, even when it goes down to 170 is still really good. Give me this chest. Okay, not interested. Okay, hopefully it's been 3 days. It's been 84 years. Alright, we've got, wow, this guy's a friggin' Ichor merchant. That's kind of cool, a diplomacy droid. It'd be so satisfying to do corrosive gas right now. You know what is, wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. So I said I want to invoke the chaos spiel, right? Here's a question: if the merchants guild hate me, will that make trading in the stilt worse? That would be the true, yeah. Are you ready to begin? Yes. Okay, so here are our options. Spare the burden across all of these, so minus 50 rep with each. Or you can share it between 2 or minus 100. Spare one faction the obligation by betraying a second. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. You ponder how best to sow chaos with your words. Reputation with highly entropic beings increased by 310. You yell, I cannot believe flowers don't despise the Fellowship of Wardens for releasing snakes into one of their camps. Due to revelation, flowers change their opinion of the Fellowship of Wardens. My rep with flowers has gone up. My rep with Wardens has gone down, but it's still insanely high. Yo, I cannot believe the villagers of the ape village, Kyakukia, don't despise flowers for leading a raiding party on one of their camps. Due to the revelation, the villagers changed their opinion of flowers. My rep with the ape village goes up to 520, and my rep with flowers goes down to 0. Man, I'm such a shit stirrer right now. I can't believe the Fellowship of Wardens don't despise the Mechanimists for impersonating one of their leaders. Due to revelation, the Fellowship of Wardens changed their opinion of the Mechanimists. Fellowship of Wardens is increased to 960. Mechanimists decreased to 375, which is still fine. Asphodel yells, you ruined the first council of Omen Porch, you barbaric lout. Alright, there we go. I just got an achievement. You can't see it. Was it something I said? Right, these guys can kill me quite easy now, so I do need to be very careful. They can teleport. I'm gonna move until one of them is directly on me, like this, and then we're gonna use our gas. But you can see the electric damage is obscene. That was fun. Well, yeah, I can leave and return, but they shouldn't have attacked me. Like, come on. Let's just regen here. Yeah, the electricity damage hits like a truck. Oh man, you actually destroy the pavement with the corrosive gas? Oops. I do kind of want to kill the Earl of Omen Porch. I've never done it before. I'm just worried about hitting any friendlies here. Alright, he's not in range of my fire. However, I can still get off quite a good Alright, come down here one by one, please. I'm destroying this entire sacred area that's been here for thousands of years. Right, let's wait for this to dissipate a little bit. Let's just poke our head over the... Alright, they're friendly. They've forgotten all about it now. Alright, and now we go back to Otho, right? Secure... Oh, right, yeah. Do these guys have anything interesting? No. I'm gonna try and proselytize again. Oops. Oh, enjoy your free trip. Alright, the Mechanimist got sucked up. So did the merchant. The Icon merchant. Alright, they're all gone now. We don't need to worry about them anymore. Please get off of that young ivory. I need to kill it. Thanks. I shouldn't be able to get behind here, should I? Wait, isn't this the life gate? Interesting. I don't think this really leads anywhere though, right? That would be kind of cracked if you could just sneak through here with Corrosive. Anyway. So secure the spindle. I have. Are there still enemies here? I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the stilt. Ooh. Yes. I desperately need some nuclear cells. There you are. All right. Let's keep an eye out for okay, he's not on this map. What appears to be oh, he's fighting Why? Wow, the warden's on a rampage. Alright, I'll let them fight that out. Anything good drop? No. Alright, there we go. The warden died. I'm gonna come back for this because that's some good money right there. Alright, here's the Dromad. Please have something nice. Okay, I'm probably gonna buy not this artifact, but this. I know what this is, but I don't know what this is. It may not be worth it. What do you think? Let me go and get my cook my ego boosting meal. Hey Casey, how you doing? Welcome back. Good to see you again. I'm looking for the spacer pistol, so it could be that potentially. Where is the... Here we go, +4 ego. Now we do some real trading. Ego normally I think is 21. Then we'll get +8 from that recipe and from Snake Oiler. Oh, look at all these chem cells. Get rid of all these. Get rid of the lead acid. And the radio powered solar cell. We have plenty of those. Look how much that jack chain laser is. Honestly, like, making money in this game becomes so easy once you can disarm turrets. It's kind of cracked. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Hopefully nothing trash. Ah. I spoke too soon. Anti-gravity boots. I hope they add a way to permanently gain ego. Yeah, I guess the only real way is to eat, like, Eater's Nectar. Yeah, or you can imprint the extra-dimensional assassin's psyche on your own, and that gives you ego as well. I don't want these anti-gravity boots. When am I ever going to use those? Are they? If I equip those, will they give us more more carry capacity? Probably not, right? Right, let's see what this guy has. Visored, phase cannon. I think I can pick up some of this junk now. Give me this. Give me this, this, and this. Who died here? Anti-grav boots are permanent powered perfect flight. Okay. So we'd get swoop from that, right? I guess they're kind of good. I'm gonna buy all the salve injectors I can get right now. They're worth a lot of money, but not quite what we paid for them. Wow, all of our items are worth too much money. Let's get rid of some of our chem cells. Right, this is what it's all about right now. Alright, he doesn't have any interesting liquids. Didn't one of the Barathromites, what's the liquid tinkerer called? Didn't she have some neutron flux or some sun slag? I mean, we need to go back there anyway to hand this quest in. Requires glimmer, which isn't really simple as a Truekin. It's kind of hard as Truekin. We managed to pull it off. If you go for the other pearl, that's probably the easiest way. But you need neutron flux to do that. But you only need one vial of it, so it's actually not that difficult. Alright, I'm gonna drop my crap off and then head to Gritgate. Isn't there a schematics drafter around here somewhere? On this map? Yeah. Liquid cooled. Damn. Nothing. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this back to get the nuclear cell out of it. Cool. Okay. I guess I can just recoil back to Gritgate, right? Alright, Otho, don't run away this time. Have I secured? I've secured the spindle. What? I've never had this problem before. Take control of the grounds beneath the spindle. Done. Literally done it. I don't know why the main quest has been so glitchy in this playthrough. We had to spawn Otho in yesterday. He just didn't exist. Hold up. Let me get to the wiki up because I don't know what this means to secure the spindle. I've already done that, right? What is the name of this quest? The quest is called the Earl of Omenporch. No, the Earl isn't dead. We don't have to kill the Earl. We just need to secure the spindle. Maybe we do have to kill him, which is kind of weird because... But there you go. Okay, well, let's go back to Ezra. Also, whilst we're here, let's see if we have any nice, juicy items. No, unfortunately. Oh, you have to kill him with the Chaos Spill. Okay. I can do that. Plasma Grenade and Mark III. That's a good grenade. But it's very expensive. Alright, let's go kill him then. How's our quickness? Our quickness is a little lower for some reason. Are these clones? No, they're not. I didn't do the water ritual with him, did I? No, okay, good. These guys have a lot of health. We really need to upgrade these laser pistols. They're not really cutting it for us anymore. Come on. What if you could proselytize him? Alright, we need to get some corrosive in on him because it's taking forever. You had so much fungal infection that Yerlin... Oh yeah, of course, because they hate the fungal faction, right? They're like natural enemies. Oh my lord, come on. How much HP does this guy have, out of curiosity? There we go. Not a good idea to fight these guys in melee. Although, to get them to hit each other like that is kind of nice. Let's surround them. Alright, any more? Alright, I think we're good. Does that count as securing the spindle? It does. Okay, brilliant. I don't really want to fight the Putus until we get like good ranged weapons. But I don't really know how we would, unless we venture to the Freehold. I don't really know how we would do that. You were there for the Corpus, the Corpus Callosum. Was that intentional? Fungi was on Earth way before plants. It was indeed. Yeah, before fungi could eat decaying matter as well. When trees would die, they would just lie there, unrotting for like thousands of years, which is really cool. I believe they were photosynthetic at that point, yeah. Because they didn't know how to, they didn't eat decaying matter up until a little while after they were already around. Yeah, I don't, we need something, we need some good weapons. What can we do? We could maybe tinker what we currently have. Never mind, no we can't. I'm going to the Freehold to see if we can get a spacer pistol or something. If we're careful, we can kind of tiptoe through the jungle, and then we've only got to go through one tile of Palladium Reef. The Ezra Merchant is overrated, massively overrated. I don't think I've ever encountered anything good on them. So, let's see what we can... Let me ensure that my... my precinct navigator has some full charge here. Yeah, I'll definitely be picking up the recoiler for sure. Maybe this will be just a quick level up here, this Goat Village. Let's clear a little path. I would love on this run to maybe pick up a Sultan Mask, because we can get, there's a couple of them that will give us even more quickness. Speaking of quickness, can we cook here? There we go. Oh no, I just forgot to bring the log up. Thanks, Basilia. Did your phone autocorrect to Corpus Callosum, by the way? You have a history in neuroscience. I'm a flame. I friggin' love corrosive gas. Look at this. It's incredible. Oh, okay. Sorry. It's called the Corpus Cholis or Cholis. Hey, there you are, you little son of a gun. Missile launcher, huh? Disassemble. Blaze injector, I'll take that. Alright, maybe we won't level up here. Maybe I just annihilate their village for no reason and then continue. Alright, we're about to pass into the deep jungle here. Sure. Yeah, Corpus Callosum is, I believe it's the part that basically holds your two hemispheres together. It used to be something that they would separate in people with like severe epilepsy back in the old days when neuroscience was super crude. Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, thanks, Jay, for backing me up on that. Yeah, it's so messed up. Alright, let's get a move on here. Oh wait. No, not really. I'm done with these. Okay, so what's the best route into here? I think we go like that. And hopefully we don't get immediately... Wow, that's almost run out already, huh? I mean, I guess that's why we keep getting so many ruins, but I think it also helps with not getting lost. Bing bong. We made it. Oh, it's good to be back. Hello. Hated by tortoises? Fine. That's absolutely fine by me. I could share with him the location of the id freehold. Is this guy an idiot or something? It's not even that high level loss. I think it's only level 10. We've mostly been pumping our quickness. I kind of wish we never took corrosive gas and that we just put all of our eggs into the quickness basket. That would have been really cool. I think we could probably be sitting at like 190 quickness. Oh, it only helps not get lost in ruins. Okay, I didn't know if it's slightly increased. Let's actually have a look. Chance of becoming lost in ruins is reduced by 50%. Chance of interesting encounters whilst travelling in the world increased by 100%. Chance of encountering ruins while travelling, 100%. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, with corrosive gas, like it really does, you can almost completely skip any melee combat in the game if you just use corrosive. It's kind of amazing. No, not really. There's no other mutations other than photosynthetic skin and heightened quickness that could really help. Although having some extra legs would have been nice, just for the extra movement speed as well. Who are you? You tower over every frog I see. Alright, you don't sell anything, no. Hated by the pewters. Cool, cool, cool. I could get this guy as a follower if I really wanted to. Should I learn shield? I think I should. Alright, he's gonna have loads of cybernetics, whatever. Let's go to the real hero of this this area, and that's Tilifer down here. The best merchant in the game that I know of. What do you have? What do you have? You have nothing. Alright. Please, I just want one spacer pistol. That's all I'm asking for. Or a light rail. Would also be kind of nice. Is this the, who sells the recoiler here? Yeah, I will have to start buying some more tacos. What is this guy doing down here? Get the hell out of here, dude. You don't belong here. This is frogs and plants only. I remember who sells the, it's Bep. It's our boy Bep. Hi, Bep. How have you been? Of course it would be engraved. He couldn't just have a normal one that was a reasonable price. It had to be engraved, right? Nulling. No, we don't need nulling. Ooh, that's going to be level 3 though, that we can't, we'll never be able to build that, unfortunately. I will take this and this. Those are some nice bits right there. Bep is the best, for sure. Yeah, were you here lost when we were doing the Trukin run and I was looking like the whole game to find the high voltage arc winder? Unfortunately, our intelligence is only 23, so there's no way we're ever going to be able to utilize this. Which is sad. Lead acid? No. I don't like lead acid. I think we might have it, but I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of it though. Anything that... lead is a lot more difficult to pick up now. Sorry, acid I mean is a lot more difficult. For lava. I think though we do have a thermodynamic cell, do we not? Good luck trying to find the tri-hologram bracelet. I think I've only ever seen one of those. That's a cool item. I'd like to use that. I imagine that can get you out of some real sticky situations for sure. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Didn't even come with a battery. There we go. Just reload this. Let's do a little auto explore here. Lead acid is the cheapest. Maybe, but I think we're kind of past the point of needing lava, right? Like, money isn't really an issue now. Let me see what we have. Oh no, we don't. We actually don't have that many recipes at all. Alright, I don't think we're going to find any sun slag here, are we? I know what you mean. I also hoard money way too much. And then I either complete the game or die before I get a chance to really use it. Is there anybody else worthwhile talking to here? Mac. No, Mac is no good. Oh, there is a chest. What the hell is this guy doing here? There is a chest down in the medical section that we can take. I love that. We've literally just turned up to this place and we're already looting it. I thought we could loot this. Bing bong. Alright, so now we stand to any cloning draft that we get, we're going to be cloning Tilly. No spacer pistols, which is kind of sad. I guess we just head... I'd love to go to that historical site, but that probably won't end very well for us. But I guess we go and try and do the Gritgate quest now. Let's go and eat first. Now it's the Putus Templar, right? Or does that come after Rainbow Forest? Templar. Okay. This is going to be rough. I can't use corrosive gas at all for this next encounter. Do you really think laser pistols are going to cut it? I don't think they are. I'm definitely over leveled for it, but it's just the gear that we have is kind of trash. Alright, level up. Maybe I'll go Flaming Ray. Although I don't know, I don't think Flaming Ray really is worth upgrading much more. What do you think? Oh, one thing I do want to learn now that we have it is Tinker 2. Which of these do you think will sell for more? Probably the Gaslight. Yeah, you know what, guys? We're not doing this just yet. Let me go pick up. I think I have in a chest some nice thingy grenades, thingy pistols, some actual pistols that don't use batteries. I don't think this guy's updated his inventory, has he, since we were last here? Oh no, he has. It's just not very good. Okay, let's see if we can get any cloning juice. No. Loss of law though, which is nice. Ah, just brain brine. Okay. Let's go grab my chest. I'll have to move another chest to the id freehold now as well. Okay, let's look at our ranged weapons that we have here. But also I have, I can learn both of these now. We have... Here we go. We have chain pistols. I thought we had some better stuff than this. Okay, never mind. Do you think... I don't think chain pistols will be any better, will they? You're designing a logo with a Pegasus for work. Made you think of the solar horse. Rest in peace, Majesty. Yeah, taken too soon. Poor solar horse. When he phased in... Solar horse was the one that phased into a wall, right? Well, I can make a geomagnetic disc, which is I'm definitely going to do. We have chain gun. No, we just have the chain pistol. I don't know if that's going to be effective. I guess I'll take 2 of them with me. Masterwork scoped chain gun. But the chain gun isn't a pistol though, is it? Also, can I upgrade my nuclear cell? I can indeed. Nice. Okay, so let's go. Do you think the freeholders restocked its inventory yet? Because I'm gonna take a couple of things over to sell. Because we can't be doing melee, and we can't be using corrosive gas in there because we're gonna end up getting killed by the Barathromites. Now, if I just take that with me, that should be enough money to buy most things. Let's put the solar cell, the nuclear cell in that and equip this. That's going to help a lot, to be honest. Okay, never mind. They haven't restocked yet. Alright, let's just go and do it. Let's just get it over with. We'll be fine, but we may end up killing most of the Barathromites. Not that that really matters, because they're not really... As long as Barathram's alive, I think that's the important thing. What could we add into our ingredients here to... Yeah, you only get these special carbine if you beat it before 18. It's not very good. It's not really worth it in my opinion. It's better, obviously, it's if you're using rifles, it's kind of nice. Let's do lignin, starch, and... Do they use electrical? Maybe I'll do spark tick. There you go. Some electrical resist, not bad. Our resistances should be pretty good now. Yeah. Alright. Oh, you like the carbines? It crits like crazy. Oh, really? I'll have to give it a try next time. If we do a rifle build, because I'm definitely not doing a pistol build for a while. Not until all the bugs get ironed out. Oh yeah, we need to use the computer here. Alright. Alright, they're coming through in the south and in the farm. Alright, that seems to be where they normally like to come through. I could maybe get away with using corrosive gas out here. Possibly. But I don't like my chances. Just recharge these. We actually have hardly any A bits left at the moment, which is a little concerning. Alright, let's turn on... There's not a laser out here, is there? No. Let's turn these on. Whenever you deal a crit, you release an electric discharge. With what? What, with the chain gun? For some reason I can't see my energy. Let me zoom out. There we go, 64 amps. What to do with our last... I guess we can activate a chain gun out here, because I'll probably blow through the wall. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything. Right, so we do have our geomagnetic disc here. Do you think geomagnetic disc will distinguish between enemies and friendlies when I throw it? Yeah, I don't really like the banana grove for... I guess you can level there, but it's kind of tedious. I feel like the jungle is the way to go, killing goat folk. I don't even think they are particularly high XP enemies though, to be honest. Like, they're definitely more than goat folk, but when you go to a goat folk village, like, you have a chance to actually get loot as well, which is kind of nice. Alright, so I think we're done here. I guess we just wait now. Is that what we're doing? We're just waiting, yeah? Alright, here we go. Okay, well, that sucks. Alright. You know what? You guys take care of this. I'm gonna go up here. Alright. Oh, diggity damn. Hey, Cosmic, how you doing? Hope you're well. Balilila. Alright, good. Our stuff's back online. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to throw my geomagnetic disc here and hope that we don't piss off the Barathromites. Yeah, we seem to be fine. Alright, that's good to know. Sorry for the incredibly annoying noise, by the way. How are we doing for charge? I mean, we do have a nuclear cell. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, where's this guy going? Alright, I think we may be EMP'd. Yeah, we're EMP'd. Which means we can't throw our geomagnetic, right? No. Okay, then we go back to Flaming Ray. Come over here. Damn it, I keep hitting my Windows key. Where's the legendary? He's over there. Okay, what kind of gas is this? Defoliant and fungicide. Okay. Alright, we're back online, boys. Alright. We killed the Knight Commander. All of my stuff is burning, all of my precious loot. Okay, it looks like I've pissed off the Barathromites. But you know what? I think I'm just going to use my corrosive gas here. I can't kill Offo though, can I? Alright, now they're friendly again. Alright, never mind. Alright, it looks like all of the loot probably burnt up here. But we can see. Just Fullerite stuff. Where did the Knight Commander die? He died like right here, right? I'll take the Crysteel. Got lots of artifacts here. You're taking a couple weeks off streaming, just gonna chill for a bit. Oh, okay, man. Oh, well, let me know when you're back, because I do like checking out your stream. Any reason, or you just kind of a little bit burnt out kind of thing? Resonance. Give me a glitter grenade, please. Oh, damn. Alright, let's auto-explore and pick up any juicy loot. I wonder who died. in the attack. Somebody always dies. Alright, never mind. I think we're good. Just the banner of the Holy Rhombus. Doesn't that give you yeah, the war trance effect? How does that work? How does war trance work? Has anybody ever used it? I don't really know how that would work. Plaster for sneakers, here we go. Those are worth money. I actually will learn that if possible. Masterwork etched cleaver. No thanks. Hey look, the original Otho is back. Oh no, it's not. Wait, yes it is. One Otho. Oh, this is awkward. Interesting. They are definitely different characters. They have different relationships. Can we like? All right. I hope this Otho, fake Otho, gets sucked off, because we can like we only have, there can only be room for one, you know. It looks like my portals have destroyed most of the base. Probably done more damage than the Putus. He definitely was in the basement. He must have. He was down there for so long. Remember, we waited for ages and he never came back. Alright, I can speak to Barathram now. Who died? I actually forgot who died. Let's go speak to the big man himself. Who did you have rep with here? Hey, that's a good rep. Humanity gas grenades, not bad to be honest. Okay. Spindle, go and speak to Pax Clank. Mr. Pancreas himself. He probably was hibernating, yeah. He just picked a really bad time for it. Counterweighted, jacked. Masterwork. This is going to be level 3, yeah, of course. High energy thermo cask. Oh, I would love that so much. Not the recipe, the actual item. I can feel a sneeze on its way. Excuse me. What is what for, Frank? The thermo cask. It's a set of armor that buffs it. It buffs any fire or cold damage that you do. Can't remember by how much. Maybe I don't think the No, but it's by a lot. Like, it will make our Flaming Ray, a lot better. Yeah, really good. Alright, so it's Rainbow Wood time. I'm just gonna go and like bash this quest out right now. Although before I go, I need to grab a chest. Anything in this? No. Good. Nope. Right, let's ID these real quick. Sleep gas grenade. Okay, cool. Let's go drop a chest off at the freehold. I want to proselytize something good, but I know it will die immediately. Let's put the chest here. Am I okay to drop the key to Barathram's study, or do I need it every time I want to go down there? The chrome key. I always forget. I think I'm going to drop them because surely once I've been down there I don't need to keep doing that, right? That would be kind of... We picked up a flamethrower at some point. Alright, there we go. That's our stash for the freehold now. I can't believe we're back here already. No, not just yet. No. Alright, so we want to go to the heart of the Rainbow Wood, so... It's the one that looks slightly different, right? This one, I believe. Am I right in that? Is it the one with the big thingy? None of them have a... None of the other ones have a big dome. So what's the best way to get there? I think we go... Where does the jungle end here? Okay, so it goes jungle and then we can go straight north. Likewise, we can go straight south. I guess let's go south. It is that one. Thanks, Garg. Ooh. Alright, I think we're in the right parasang. We just go... Keep going south and we should be good. Apparently we've maybe been here before? No, maybe not. Maybe we just got lucky. See that's a unfortunate entry point to the map there. But keep an eye out for the, is it once you see the path, you just follow the path, right? Oh my lord. Luckily our quickness is so high that I think we can get past the mushrooms before they have a chance to register that we're even there. Alright, here we go. Path. Fuck. Luckily that didn't touch us. You go to the central parasang. Okay, so let's keep going south. Okay. That's right, yeah, we need to eat first and then we go. Hey, lava weep. Alright. Feel like we're getting there slowly. Let me check where we are. No, we are not. We are not even on target here. We have to go. I guess there's no way of checking when you get lost in a Rainbow Wood. Does it put you in the center of that parasang that you get lost on? Ooh, some wine. Something's on fire in the distance. Make sure that we have our quickness up to snuff. What? I just want to see where I am, please. Unless we maybe missed the eater's flesh. God damn it, we're covered in spores. I think, like, how do you guys feel about this quest? This whole Pax Clank quest? Alright, we regain our... Right, show me where I am. Oh my lord, okay. What do we do here? Like, I haven't seen any of the eater's flesh just yet. Alright, we recognize this area. I don't know. It isn't making any sense because we should have... We may have to teleport out and come back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, unfortunately. So we should have been able to go from here. Maybe we need to enter. All right, let me do it this way. This way we can guarantee. Right, so if we're gonna go into this parasang of jungle, right? So that means we go south 1, and then it puts us here. So then we go 1, 2, 3 through the 3 parasangs of this tile. So that's 4 parasangs south, and then we go 5th parasang, and then on a 6th parasang, that is the center, right? So here's number 1. We go through here. And then we encounter, this is our first parasang of the wood, aka parasang 2. Well, not parasang, but just map 2. And here's 3. Let's eat now whilst we can. I guess we can just bask. This is 4. And then this is 5. And then it should be the next one after this, where we encounter the eater's flesh. Right? Yeah, I wish there was more to the mushroom forest. There's not really anything here. Okay, here we go. That's the way to do it. So it seems when you get lost in the canopy of the rainbow wood, it actually doesn't put you in the center. It seems to put you randomly in one of the cardinal directions. Or at least the 2 times we did it then, it did that. Okay, let's find the delicious flesh if we can. Oh, it's over here. It does do that. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my god, my quickness. My quickness is very sick. Can I bypass that by doing this? No. Just take Wilderness Law, Rainbow Forest. If only. Okay. Now we follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow chode. Keep going this way. Hey, look! I wonder who put that gas there. Some kind of legend, surely. Excuse me? How about this? Yeah, that's what I thought, you son of a gun. Wow, he triple disarmed us. That's actually very impressive. Alright. I guess we lost our legendary pistol? No, it's just we didn't pick it up for some reason. Alright. Come along, my friend. Let's turn you into a Deca slime. Alright. And here's Pax's house. It looks like the wall up here has already been torn through, so I'm just gonna do that. Go in that way. Oh, because we gassed it. Oops. To be fair, we couldn't see him at the time, so... And now he's hostile to us. This game, I swear. How can he be mad at me? He literally wasn't even in this realm of existence. He was invisible. Also, there's chem cells all over the floor for some strange reason. What do we do here? Can you actually, Maybe I hit him with a proselytization and talk to him that way? I do not know. What do we do here, chat? He's hostile because earlier on, before he was visible, I corrosive gassed my way through this map. And I don't know, he's clearly still pissed about that. Oh, that guy just threw fresh water at me. Let me leave the map and come back. Alright, he's up to a tri-sludge now. We can get him to deck a sludge. Yeah, if you want to throw water at him, you'll upgrade him, sure. No, he's following me. Oh my god. He's gonna die. He's actually gonna die. I think we just have to kill Pax and maybe steal his research. But if we do that, that means we can't do the Golem quest later on, right? Yeah, he's actually gonna die. Well, I don't know if that's an option, Basilia. I'm hoping so. I don't know. There was no way we could have saved him. This is a tri-sludge. It's going to be hitting quite hard. I'm hoping we can do something about it, but I really do not know. Well, he does drop a data disk here. Firstly for a Psychodyne helmet. I don't know, maybe we're we could order our sludge to stop, but I couldn't have got to my sludge in time to tell him to stop attacking because I don't have telepathy or anything. Okay, so I don't know what we do. Maybe we go back to the hut and... see if there's anything in there that could advance the quest, possibly. Before we get overrun. Oh really? How do you do that, Basilia? Right. Huh, maybe we've soft locked ourselves. Unfortunately. Oh, okay, by doing that. Alright. Oh, slime is dehydrated, apparently. What do we do? Do we spawn? I'm just curious to know what you would do. Oh, it was a pentasludge, it died. Either way, we need to get the hell out of here. Before we get overrun. Alright, cool. We did it. Yeah, okay, so I think we might be soft locked from doing the main quest, which is unfortunate, but it wasn't really our fault. Like, he was just angry with us right from the get-go there. Because earlier on I corrosive gassed through the area. Come over here, my sludge. Let's make you a deck of sludge. You know, are you still a mono? You are a mono. Come in this liquid. Not literally, just... There we go. Now he's a dye sludge. Welcome. I hope this effect wears off soon. Wow, they still haven't upgraded. Surprising. Ah, okay. Maybe we go and see what they have to say at Gritgate now that they know that Pax is dead. Hi. I killed the mushroom, unfortunately. Alright, you should be a tri-sludge now. No? Okay. Oh my god, you need the key on you to go and speak to Barathram. Ugh. This game. Okay. What is the quest after this? The Tomb of the Eaters. I really want to do Tomb of the Eaters. Do you need the harvest skill to get Eater's flesh? You can only pick it up in the Rainbow Forest as far as I know. I don't think you can get it anywhere else, so I don't think you would need harvest for it. What do I want to do here? Oh yeah, man, this is really tedious. I think we're we don't have a tattoo gun, so we can't just go into the tomb. Alright, let me go pick up my key. It's the chrome key that we need, isn't it? The only way past this is to wish for Pax. Really? That's kind of weak. Like... What? Oh, okay, fair. But if you didn't know about wishes, you would probably be like, oh crap, I've like soft locked myself out of the main quest line. Alright, let's wish for Pax. Let's do it like here. What button did we map wish to? Alt W. Alright, you're friendly now. Didn't you die? That's cool. That's a fun little little in-joke there. Do you live in Gritgate now? Oh no. This isn't working. This is the Pax that builds the golem. This isn't the Pax that... Do we need to wish for him in the Rainbow Forest? Yeah, we're gonna have to wish for him in the Rainbow Forest. This is the wrong Pax. This is Pax that makes the golem, right? Like, based on his dialogue here. Also, he has the manual for the golem. Is there any way to undo a wish or to kill? Man, this run has been so buggy. Like, super buggy. Where are we? We're at the Freehold. Luckily, we're not super far from the Rainbow Forest here. Oh, okay, there's a genocide command. Interesting. Alright, let's wish for him here. See if that helps. Yes. Uh-oh. Alright, maybe we have to eat the friggin' eater's flesh again for this to work. That does not work, unfortunately. Did I misspell it? Okay, can we like wish our way past this really frustrating part of the game? What is this quest called? This quest is called... Okay, how would we sort this out? If I look at the quest chain here on the wiki, or if somebody could look at the quest chain and tell me what the name of the next quest, and if it's possible to like wish for quests, maybe. I'm gonna have a little Nature Valley bar. Oh, with a... okay. Alright, let's do that. Finish quest step. Okay. Let's try that. This is called Pax Clank, I presume. And this is step 5, right? Let's try this. Oh, I have to use the step. Okay, Convince Pax Clank to construct the climber. Okay. Remember this, Basilia. Convince Pax Clank to construct the climber. And I will do the rest. Finish quest step. Pax Clank, I presume. Convince. What was it called? I've forgotten. Convince Pack. What? This is a terrible stream. I'm so sorry, everybody that's watching. Convince Pax Clank to construct the climber? Yeah, to construct the climber. Okay, thanks, Basilia. I don't know, this is just really tedious. I don't know if this worked. It did not work. How about then, if this doesn't work, I'll try once more. Is that right? Convince Pax Clank to construct the climber. So 2 is lowercase. Okay. And no spaces between the colons. Got you. Like this. And no space here, right? Should I try this? Okay. Hey! Holy fuck. It actually worked. Thank you so much, Basilia. Legend. Really appreciate that. Alright, thank God. Get me out of... I hate the rainbow wood. We're never ever coming back here. Alright, back to Gritgate. And let's speak to Mr. B. We skipped the whole Clank Puff part, but that's just... I mean, that's actually kind of cool, but... Alright. Yes. I will enter the Tomb of the Eaters. Thank you. Alright, we have a quantum moat, which is kind of nice. This is better than the... Does it go in the floating nearby? Okay, not interested then. Alright, awesome. Done. Oh, it's Gino lowercase. Oh, okay. Well, can I do it from here? I guess we'll find out if that worked later on. Get me out of here manually so I can go. It's on screen only. Okay, that's fair. Alright. We're now ready to go and do Tomb of the Eaters. Let us speak to the Dromad first. And these guys. If I can get some cloning juice. Where's your clone? No cloning juice, unfortunately. You can't believe you remembered it was genocide. I bet you use it all the time, Basilia. You're trying to play it cool right now. No, thank you. I really appreciate all the help there. That was incredibly frustrating for me personally. He has a laser rifle. Okay, I think we can leave. I don't think we have any more lore that we need to share with this guy. No. Let's go back to Ezra. We already know the mark of death, don't we? But I'm going to double check. Okay, so that. Basically, I'm making like a robot's face. It looks like the face of a robot to me. Let's put it right on her face. Go black and magenta. Oh, so it looks like chrome, being chromed actually overwrites the first color. You looked through the wish page like a week ago. Yeah, me too, Frank. I don't remember what I did this morning either. I don't remember what I was doing 15 minutes ago. Yeah, she is very good at this game, Cosmic. You did computer science, right, Basilia? Alright, before we head into the tomb... Man, this cloud of gas is still here. Let's try and get this... One to each attribute there. Lovely jubbly. Oh, we have a mutation point we didn't spend. Alright. Give me, Give me one more level of photosynthetic. And give me corrosive gas. And then... Alright, we're level 30, which is nice. Could maybe get, like... Death throwing would be kind of nice. Your multiple arm shield build died. Damn, what happened? Yeah, multiple legs seems a lot better than multiple arms. Unless you're doing short blades. This is salted caramel, by the way. It's very nice. You were doing really well, Cosmic, when I was watching you the other day with your Trukin. Yeah, I want to do a horn shield build for sure. Oh, you should start on stream. I'd watch that for sure. Books. I think we're honestly kind of past the point of needing books. Did you know as you level horn you get plus chance to hit? I did not know that. I knew that you get more penetration. Alright, we're done here. The reason I'm going over here, by the way, is because I'm trying to get these guys to restock so that I can maybe get a good weapon. This is going to be the only time I try though, otherwise we'll make do with the laser pistol. I'm sure we'll find some nice stuff. Kind of disappointing. Should I dig through this? I don't want to dig through this wall again, right? Because it's got electronics running through it. And remember what happened last time. Alright, let's go to the tomb. You're making pizza? Oh yeah. What pizza are you making, Cosmic? And get the retribution, you can have no other short blade. You make your counter attack with the horn. Yeah, exactly. You attack much, which is kind of why initially I was going short blade with this character. On top of our quickness bonus. I also like this song. I was just thinking that, Basili. I was like, this is one of the better songs on this random playlist. I think I'm gonna start like putting together a playlist from like video game music that I can use on stream. A special deluxe Red Baron. What is Red Baron? Are you talking about the German guy in World War One, the biplane? It's a store brand. Ah, okay. Does it have the German guy from World War One on the cover? So yeah, we have. Do you have Dr. Oetker pizza in the US? It does have the. Are you kidding me? Or are you just? It really does have the guy. You don't have. You're kidding. I don't believe you. I'm gonna have to Google this. Hold up. Red Baron pizza. Holy fuck, it actually does have... I mean, it doesn't have him flying around in his biplane, but it does have an aviator on the front. Interesting. Alright, well, there you go. It really does, yeah. He's got a little leather cap on and little goggles. That's hilarious. Wow, okay. So you don't have Dr. Oetker pizzas. They're actually kind of I wasted a thingy on that. Those are the UK equivalent. They're really nice pizzas. I bought some today, funnily enough, when I went food shopping. What is this guy doing here? What level is our sludge at? He's a hexa sludge. Okay. He's getting there. He'll be a deca sludge before you know it. Alright, we have a friendly sap over here. You know what? All saps deserve this. Get the hell out of here, you son of a gun. Wow. Turns out grave moss, when it gets set on fire, is incredibly deadly. Come over here, my sludge. Walk through this water pool. You know what you're upset with about UK pizza? Sweet corn kernels as a topping. It's just not right. Well, they're not kernels, it's just sweet corn. But I know what you mean. However, I personally love sweet corn on a pizza. Call me a heretic. But, I'm a big fan of sweet corn on pizza. But yeah, you know what, Basilia? I just assumed that was normal. But that is a big thing here in the UK for sure. Wow, what an opening screen. Look at this nonsense. Alright, the Rhinox I'm not scared about because we can dodge that easy. But the Quiploth means I'm probably going to have to use my corrosive gas and kill my poor little Hexa sludge. Alright, there goes the Rhinox. Is that also... okay, yeah. Get him! I'm gonna have to corrosive gas, aren't I? Yeah. Maybe I can tell our slime to move. Okay, Mr. Slime. You go stand over here. Papa's about to do something. That he doesn't want you to see. Oh, we have 20 AV, by the way, guys. Alright, that guy's dead. Where's this friggin' Rhinox? My slime, where are you going? Alright, there's the Rhinox. He just charged past. Who is this imposter? We need to be careful of these guys. They can suck you through the floor. Alright, here comes a Rhinox. We might get sucked through floor right now. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. Can I consume food whilst inside? I can, thank the Lord. And we didn't get sucked. Here's our son and we'll grow up being strong. We'll name him George. Hey, you know what? We will name him George. Welcome aboard, George. Well, he lived a short life, but you know what? He was a good boy. I can't believe he killed my friggin... Come here, become proselytized. No? Alright, then become gassed. The good news is I can now gas the whole map. Where the hell is this Rhinox? He ran away because he knew that I would kill him. I think he actually charged into the next map, which is quite funny. Poor George, man. He was a Hexasludge as well. He could have been pretty powerful had he survived. Alright. Oh, you know what we didn't pick up? We forgot to pick up the quest from Ezra. To speak to the, Ooh! Yes. Overloaded. I would like that. You can get a Rhinox if you can I did not do a very good job of proselytizing it. Do we want overloaded though? Here's the problem. We can kill this guy and probably get it that way. Yeah, exactly, Basilia. Why are we buying from him? Alright, the Hyper Tractor can get the hell out of here, but... Does this have a battery? It does, it has a chem cell. Nice. Let's take the Plastifer sneakers. The jerkin's too heavy. Alright, nice. Maybe we'll find another handy nuke off one of those guys. He is definitely not our son. Wait, did I level up? No, but I do have skill points to spend. What will I buy? What will I buy? I know, right? It almost makes you feel bad for them if they weren't grave robbers. Hello, Mr. Jelly. Do you want to be my new son? You do want to be my new son. Alright, well... Here, I'll give this guy a name. Also, let me restart the music here. I think it's finished. Which is good to know. This playlist lasts for like 2.5 hours. This guy can be called George, who I do not love. There we go. Edward would have been good as well. Get him, George. They're both digesting each other. This is disgusting. Oh, hey there. What do you have? Another overloaded laser pistol, huh? Oops. I appear to have gassed. Engraved. Must have a bonnet. Give me a handy nuke. Gravity grenade. Acid grenade. Alright, well, you know what? It's good to have grenades, I guess. Wow, you called it, Basilia. Goodbye, unloved George. Let's unequip the Basila laser temporarily. Please don't take it personally. I just want some overloaded nonsense. Alright, the bell just tolled. You know what? You can live for now. Yeah, does overloaded give +2 to the dice roll? Is that how it works? I can hear some slime somewhere doing some kind of horrific slimening. Oh, there, he just melted through the ground. Did you see that? It had an enigma snail in its mouth. We still can't really do much against these friggin' fragments. There we go. I'm being shot. I must have accidentally hit this guy. Accidentally. We can fire like 2 times per round. It's actually cracked. Okay, and we're out of juice. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Until we get good batteries, I think we have to rely on good old-fashioned regular laser pistols. Conservator. I should probably kill those now before they become a problem later on. If I want to come back here after I've left, they do not like it. After you've been reborn. Alright, we found a teleporter already. 80 rounds, sorry, until the bell tolls. However, I want to find the Mapango, which should be this direction. I want to find them so that I can get the quest. Alright. Do we have any tomb tethering here? We do not. Apparently I've been here? What? Alright, we're not going to be able to get there in time, so... I think they're always in the northwest corner, right? The Mapango. The sky has some kind of weird artifact. Plasma grenade, okay. Uh-oh. That was close. I think we might have only been one turn away from getting sucked through the floor then. Hey, a free rocket. How did our health get so low? Is there a countdown for the random teleport? Yeah, this here. Oh, it's behind the camera, but let me skip a few turns and you'll see. It says the bell of rest tolls, the dead will be recalled in X amount of rounds. And it calls you back to see over here, these tiles here. You tread, that's where it calls you back to, and if you're on those, you're tomb tethered, and you're safe basically. So many friggin' ick slugs here, disgusting. Oh, I slipped into this. Keeps slipping down. What the hell? Okay, there we go. And look at all these snails. That is an insane amount of snails. This is definitely gas worthy right here. In fact, this is also a great time to use our geomagnetic disc. What is it the Enigma snail does again? Can it sap your willpower or something? This build is such a gas. It really is. Alright, there you go. We just got recalled. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, we didn't get sucked. By the way, our quickness is 172. AKA absolutely cracked. You can reduce willpower permanently, right? Yeah, I know about the confusion. It's just I'm more worried about it like stealing my stats. That would be really rough. This guy has an unknown grenade, aka potentially a handy nuke. Let's find out. Phase conjugate sleep grenade. It's actually kind of nice. Some bounding boots. Alright. The Enigma now is pretty tough. There we go. You think you killed every grave robber you saw in the tomb? They do have really good loot, yeah, it sells for a lot. Laser weapons sell so well. I think this next square should be the one with the Mapango. Alright. We got a laser rifle, some weird artifact that we don't know. We are puzzled by it, whatever it is. I wonder what that could be. Don't say a handy nuke because I will actually shit myself. Alright, here we go. Some grave moss. A madpole, huh? One of our pistols has run out of juice. Oh my god. Ooh, he had a taco. He was holding a taco. You know I love a little taco time. God damn it. Alright. I think we just go straight for the teleporter now. Yeah, we're gonna go straight for the teleporter. The crematory is always a little scary, to be honest. Because you can get crushed to death, which is not cool. Okay, he didn't manage to steal anything. Those flies will steal items from you if you're not careful. How's our quickness looking? Still good? Remember, we have really amazing fire resistance, so I'm not too worried about the flames necessarily. I'm a little worried about the sleep gas. Alright, these are crushers. Let's not dilly-dally around there. Yeah, way easier with quickness. Like, the conveyor belts are nothing. Look at this, I can just run through this whole group. No, they didn't hit me. I thought they hit me. Let's kill this guy. Alright, I still don't think they've stole anything from me. It's kind of cool how it looks like the gas is actually blown by the fans. Very cool. Oh no, he did. He stole my... No, he didn't. That's just another hover sled, right? Is this a hover sled? No, he did steal my friggin' hover sled. Oh no. Wait, my hover sled. Alright, we got it, we got it. No, we didn't. We lost sight of it. Oh no, this is bad. Where did my hover sled go? Oh, thank God. Okay, we did get it. He just stole my helmet. Man, these guys suck. I don't know if you remember, but last time we were here, we had... I can't remember what item it was. I think it might have been our sword. It got pulled out of our hand and thrown down a hole. Which was kind of unfortunate. Would like to avoid that happening again if possible. Ow. Get him! Oh no, you got stuck through the ground, unfortunately. Alright, how long until the bell? Oh, okay, we're good. We made it. Let's take a quick look at these urns for any lore. Now the real Tomb of the Eaters begin. AKA robbing tombs. Yeah, we have an obscene amount of lasers. You found the crematory so confusing since you didn't Google anything. Yeah, you know, I think I was the same when I first got here. I was like, where does it end? It just keeps going. Alright, let's make a new recipe here. What enemies are we dealing with here? You know what? I'm gonna have some phase silk. Maybe take damage. There's a... Oh, that's actually a bad recipe. I don't want to phase. I was hoping it would make enemies who phased easier to kill. Alright, we're inspired again. Immediately. Not bad. Alright. Oh yeah, remember crypt ferrets? This time we need to make sure that we're the ones stealing all the loot and not the crypt ferrets. Like this. There's nothing in that. Okay. I guess I'll take the grave goods, even though they're kind of worthless. Ow. Hey! How you doing? Welcome back, Laisha/Slatia. It is indeed grave robbing time. You always seem to catch me when I'm robbing graves. Oh yeah, Basilia got a gift sub to your channel, by the way. I'm confused. Alright, when in doubt, just corrosive gas, I guess. Empty. Sorry, 1 second. What does this grave robber have? Anything good? No, same stuff pretty much. I guess we'll take it. Who shoot? Alright, they blew the... Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh hey, it's you. If I had the quest, I would like to give the thing to you because there's an achievement for that, but... quickly before the ferret gets here. Can those guys drop spacer pistols, or am I imagining that? No, I think I'm imagining that. This is where the real loot is, I think, up here. You try and freeze me? How about I set fire to you? How's that? Also gas. Gas beats ice, apparently. We've desecrated quite a lot of statues this playthrough. It's theoretically possible to get all the achievements in just a single run. How would you do the one to give all 4 of the guardians the... because you can't clone that. Repulsive device can't be cloned, right? I guess you could do like precognition to do that one. That would be a really cool that would be a really cool idea for like a challenge run, is to get all of the achievements. Is it, wait, isn't there an achievement though for when at the end of the tomb where you you go into the precog everything? I mean, you can technically get mutations even as a Trukin, so I don't know. Slender flawless. What do we currently have? Yeah. Not good enough. Alright. This crypt ferret must perish. Here we go. Ego. We need anything that can boost our ego. Nice try, crypt ferret. Yeah, that's true. You can't precog the prism. Yeah, because don't you actually have to die to get the achievement? Leave it for last then. You're not wrong. Grave goods, ugh. Gross. Well, actually, no, here's a problem. You can't get all the achievements because there is an achievement to have your head explode. I mean, you can technically, you could precog, let your head get exploded, go back, and then do the Amaranthine prism. Alright, where's the good loot at? Alright, this has definitely been looted, right? No, apparently not. Ooh, what do we have? Oh. Garbage, basically. Ooh. It's not a handrail, unfortunately, but I'll take it. Did that work? Yeah, that did work. Alright, it looks like our... Oh, we're near a Vantabud, which is why it's so dark here. I kind of want to loot this whole area, to be honest. See if we can get any spacer pistols. Oh, retiring is possible when you enter the, what do they call it again? I always forget. These crypt ferrets hate me because they know that I'm going to steal all of their precious artifacts. Damn. Wow, what a place to be recalled to. Thanks. Ah, rubbish. Oops. Sorry guys, ignore me. I said sorry, come on. Right, that guy doesn't know about us yet. Crypt ferret's no match for crypt rat, exactly. Exactly, Basilia. Where's my reliquary? Hey, don't mind me, I'm just here for all of your juicy... Come on, all I'm asking for is a spacer pistol. We're going up one more level here. Sorry again, Mapango. I didn't mean to burn your house down. Oh no, we're cool, we're cool. No, we're no longer cool, alright. Come on, give me a juicy crypt. Alright, here we go. We got a freeze ray. What ego? I don't know if these are better than our other ones. Those guys hit really hard. Brave goods, not interested. Just get a quick heal in here if we can. And another freeze ray. Thanks. Bye-bye. Wait. There we go. Bye-bye. I wish Kaleido armor was better. They're made for resistances. Yeah, they're not very good. Our cold and heat resist is almost like unbelievable. Alright, give me something good. Oh yes, we found it. This is one of the things on our list. It's sturdy as well, very nice. This is going to give us a really good flaming ray. Also, it's going to make us much better in melee combat. Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop some other stuff before we can pick this up. Let's see. Let's get rid of all the garbage here, like this. These rockets can go. Eater's flesh can go. And probably the laser rifle can go. There we go. That's a fair trade right there. Let's equip the thermo cask right now, so we can do some insane flame. Don't know how long the battery's gonna last on this thing, but I guess we'll find out. Luckily I can just kind of sit here and wait. Until it charges. I don't know why I'm shooting that. My bullets can't penetrate. Come on, die. There we go. I'm really happy we got the high capacity thermo cask. Or high energy, whatever the hell it's called. Has it powered up yet? 29 seconds. A gigantic crysteel coronet. It's actually kind of a rough place to be in right here. Are we good? 4 seconds. There we go. Now we can really set things on fire. And if I use my freeze ray, those would be really good as well. This is actually a run where I would like a dithermo beam. It's a pistol. That could be a handrail. That could possibly be a handrail. Ooh, it is indeed. Okay. So, let's drop this nano weave vest and these plaster for bonnets and start picking up all of this good stuff here. Slender, Crystal, yeah, we've already got that. In fact, that's exactly what we're wearing. Unless he stole that from us, which I don't think he did. Alright, so we finally have a good pistol. Probably my favourite pistol, although I prefer Spacer pistol with a high quickness build. We are just wreaking havoc on this whole map. It's amazing. I wish we could use it. Do we have any stairs up here? No, we don't. Okay. These guys like me for now. Another light rail. I'll take it. He had a taco. I regret nothing. Ooh, do you see that? That's what it's all about right there. Oh, a glitter grenade, but it's only Mark 1. We need specifically Mark 2. We're gonna have to start dropping stuff like this. No stairway, no? No. Why Mark 2? It's for a beetle quest. We need, where is it? 3 glitter grenade Mark 2. No, don't steal my loot. Garnet cans. Enigma cap. Interesting. That's a kind of cool object. Gives you level 3 confusion. Yeah, light manipulation is rough. Do I want to get out of here? Not really. Not just yet. There's still a little bit more we can do here. 40 rounds though until the bell tolls. Maybe we should leave. Never mind. This freaking ferret is on me. And I think we may have just destroyed the teleporter. All right. Let's do this. I know I could have spent a lot more time in the tomb, but honestly, I'm just like, eh. We're kind of low on space, and I'm eager to see... Firstly, let's just get all of the lore here that we can. Beautiful. Alright, let's see what these guys are. And this is what we really want. This is the Kessel face, right? As well as 2 weird artifacts that I'm too scared to identify in case they interpret that as... Alright, these are Salt Urchin cherubs. They've got extra willpower and HP. I think we could probably kill these later on. What do you think? If we really want to get to 200 quickness, we need this mask. I did read that there's a thing where you can phase behind this wall here, and they can't get to you, and you can just keep throwing a geomagnetic disc at them. But, you know, these guys don't have insta-kill, they don't have teleportation or anything, so... I don't know. Yeah, you can throw the disc over the wall, apparently. Maybe they patched that out, I don't know. But I would like to come back here. I don't think right now we're in any position to kill them. Yeah, I remember you saying, Frank, you had one as a follower, but it meant that you could never... I hope you killed it. Because the Kessel face is, like, cracked. Oh, of course, yeah, the place... Oh, okay, so you dig, then. That's right, that's how you do it, Leisha. I'm going to keep calling you Leisha, if that is okay. Yeah, so what you do is... Do we have any... We do have some lignin left. There's a certain way up to this level that you can go, and basically you dig through the middle square, so you appear behind the glass, and then you do it that way. Wow, we keep getting inspired. Yeah, they didn't... I did worry about sealing it, because I was like... They didn't mention anything in the thing I read about sealing the hole behind them, but... That's why you go from a different square, and you dig your way in. And you don't have to seal it up, I don't think. These guys look scary. Those are gunslinger cherubs. Although, do you think... How do you think we would do if we, plus 10 ego, transmute opponent... Okay, so these guys can insta-kill you, the jeweled. If we took one of the masks, right, because our quickness is so high, maybe we could, like, outmaneuver the cherubs and just leave the map? What do you think? Do I have a Yonder Cane? I don't have any Yonder Cane. Okay, never mind. What do you think about that, though? Like, trying to, steal the artifact and then just make a run for it. I think that could work, potentially. How does quickness affect movement speed? The problem is, if we took the Kessel face, we would then have to run past all of these cherubs in these other chambers. But yeah, what they were saying is basically you dig in from this direction behind the glass. Yeah, could try it with the flume flyer, perhaps. It's actually kind of that's actually a really good idea, using the flume flyer. But still, if we dug in from over here, from this other map, and go behind this glass, maybe we could just, you know, cheese them. I think when I come back here later on in this playthrough, I'm gonna, assuming we survive. Why am I so thirsty? Oh my god, I have no water on me. How did that happen? Oops. That's why my quickness has gone down. Oopsie daisy. Here, drink some of this. God damn it. Is there is there anything we can do here? Anything that we can drink? Taco, of course. A shame, but whatever. Thanks, Glacier. Yeah, still thirsty, but we can survive. We're parched now, but that's fine. This is probably going to be about books that I hand in, right? Nin Hersog. Of course. I love this little thing. This is so cool. All right. Excuse me. Why? What? Why am I carrying too much now? All of a sudden. I do not understand. Fine. Here we go. Let's drop this and the turbo, definitely. That's absolute garbage. There we go. We're good. Hey, I timed it up with the music. Alright, we now have 2 floating nearby slots, right? Nice. Double hover sled, anyone? Pick all of our stuff up. I'll equip this for now. Quickly, must drink water. Oh yeah, also I wanted to try this. Nice, it worked. Alright, we're here. Do we have water? We do not have water, but that's fine, we can buy some. Hello, my man. Would you please give me some sweet, sweet water? And in exchange, you can have... Hold up, wait, let me equip my fancy shoes. And also... let's get a little ego boost here. Here it is. Puts our ego at 28. Not bad. There we go. Oh hey, another polygel. Well, I'll definitely be taking that, thanks. I don't need 2 of these. We have enough? We need at least 60. Alright, we've got 2 polygel that we can use. I don't know what we'd use it on. Maybe this handrail? If it's any good. Visage could be kind of nice to wear. Does it go on the head or does it go on the face? Right, I want 66 to ID this. It's a scoped handrail. Alright, it's nothing super fancy, but it's still nice. I'm sort of tempted to maybe clone it, to be honest. Yep, I'm gonna clone it. There'll be plenty more polygel. We're about to get one from Barathrum anyway, aren't we? There we go. Couple more radio-powered nuclear cells wouldn't go amiss. Alright, Frank, take it easy, man. Have a good one. Yeah, have a great evening, man. I hope to see you tomorrow. I probably won't be streaming for much longer, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. Have a good one, Frank. I'm gonna come back for the thermocask later. I wonder if we have any good batteries in any of our gear here that I'm missing. Chem cells, fidget cells, chem, thermoelectric. Thermoelectric, okay. Alright, we got a couple handrails. Put our true shoes on here. All right, we're looking good. All right, return to Gritgate. Alright. Plank is alive again. There we go, we got another metamorphic polygel right there. Alright, and now we have the Golem quest. Oh, baby. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end the stream for today. We got the Tomb of the Eaters done. I know we kind of breezed through it, but I'll probably be back at some point to try and kill the... I really want to kill the cherubs and get the mask. I've never taken a mask before. So we will do that, and next time we're going to go to the Freehold, have a look around the Palladium Reef, and maybe venture into the Moon Stair. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Mr. Garg. Glad you're here as always. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. See ya, Laisha. Have a good one. Take it easy. Be back tomorrow at 5:30, the usual time. Until then, have a good evening, everybody, and please enjoy my little pixel art that I made. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.